guys, welcome back to Ben Cost Match Fishing. Today you join me on the first day of Westwood's Wynfest. Wynfest 3-day festival. Just waiting for the draw. My rotation is Skylark day 1, which is the lake I'm standing at the moment. Falcon day 2 and Hawk or Swallow day 3. Weather's beautiful. Normally it rains when I'm here, so it's nice to actually see a bit of sunshine. I had a bit of a cheeky practice yesterday and it's fished really well. Everyone's sort of caught fish, so it's a lot better than when it was October. I've got a bit of a plan in my mind, but what I'll do is I'll come back to you when we do the draw, and obviously we'll run through the plan of the day and we'll go from there. Cheers guys. Morning guys. These are my lodge mates. This is Darren Acton.
Morning Benjamin.
This is Tom. And this is Lee. You'll recognise Lee because he fishes at Albans Lakes with me all the time. Yeah. So he's doing a bit of F1 fishing with us this weekend. You fancy it this weekend, Lee?
It's going to be hard for me, but do the best you can, don't you?
Do what you do, mate, don't you?
If they're there, you catch them. If they're not, you won't.
Exactly. You do your best, mate.
Yeah,
what about you, Darry? Fancy it?
Yeah, we had a good day yesterday, so hopefully we'll have a few.
Good practice?
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
All went well.
What about Tom? He's keeping his cards close to his chest.
Yeah.
You fancy it, Tom?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
We'll come back to you at the draw. Cheers, guys.
How many of the rolls? Anyone unsure about anything? That's good.
I know net limit. Is it just 3 mixes?
3 nets, just evenly splitting up. Next go in 15 minutes before the off. I'll shout out anyway to just let everybody know. Don't put them in at the start. Somebody actually got disqualified the other year for that.
No silverfish nets.
No, all in one net. No, don't have to separate them. Just literally just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think that's about it. I don't
What time is it? 2 fish though?
Huh? 1, 2. Fucking take your pick, mate. Listen, I'm talking nets. After the match, just leave the nets on the peg in a pile. Don't leave them strung out to dry. Just put them in a pile so if it does get windy, don't blow them in a drink. Same nets be used on the pegs tomorrow, so just to make life easy. You ain't got to carry no nets around. Last day, just take them and bring them back to on the last day, whatever lake you're on.
You're live, Stu.
Leave you a tab on song, so I like quick.
Yeah,
hello,
Stu.
You're definitely going to get more views then.
Right, we ready to go? Have an orderly queue then. Dave, you're going to have to stand up with that, mate, because they'll be looking in there, especially that Tom.
Oh yeah, I'll grab you on.
Right, I need your name, right, name and numbers. I need to put you on the peg, so don't run away.
We got carry.
28.
Fancy it?
You got a good back.
It's in peg on that section, so.
Good lad.
Good, we'll see.
You'll empty
I don't want
it.
to be a 31, 32, did we? Unless you draw that. Otherwise you're going to get back.
Tom Edwards, superstar, keeping himself to himself. Not telling us where he's drawn.
You're there. John, you're over there. You're over there. Yeah, Lee's there.
Go on. 35 is a brilliant peg. Solid.
Oh, don't say that.
I swear to you.
Well, nothing here. It's still going.
Oh, that's not good. 18. Where's 18?
What you got there?
18.
Oh, is it the other side?
No, I think it's on the other side, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the other
Yeah,
side.
near the pub.
What's that?
10, that's all right. That's right into the lake, isn't it? 18. See you in a peg, guys. Right, guys. So here we are on peg 18. So the pub, just to give you a little bit of an idea. So I'm on Skylark. The pub is down there. I'm all the way up the other end of the lake. I've never ever driven up here in all the times I've been here. So yeah, so basically that's the end of the lake there. And I'm at the end. So you've got one peg there at the end there. And then you basically got the whole of Skylark going all the way down there. I'm going to run through my plan with you and then I'm going to show you my rigs. Right, so I've got the mud here. So only about 18 inches. I'm going to fish ground bait and maggots in there. I've then come off of it. It's about 21 inches about here. I'm going to fish hard pellets. I'm going to fish in line with that bush there, 5 metres, maggots, 2 + 2. And then I've got a nice line in here which is about 28-30 inches, which I'm going to fish hard pellets. Let me show you my rigs. Mud line, 0.4 muddies, all the shot to the bottom, and a 16 SLWG, and that's on Preston 11 hybrid. So that's for fishing in the mud, tight across. We've got a 4x12s wire pattern. That's an MW steady with 4 number 10s or 4 number 11s, and that's obviously for fishing hard pellet in, it's about, where are we? It's about 21 inches. So it's about 13.5 meters roughly. Out of my hand, 2+2. We've got, what we got? We've got 4 foot probably, 3.5 foot. And that's a carbon pattern. That's a bulk of the dropper. 11 Preston, 18 SLWG, and that's for fishing maggots, just in front of me. Got a 0.3 float for here. That's for down the edge. That's 2 and a bit foot deep. Hard pellet, 11 solid again, 11 hybrid again. I've then got a couple of shallow rigs, just RW dibbers, and a 0.2 carbon in case they decide to come shallow. I've got 6 pints of maggots, I've got 4mm hard pellets, got some micros, got some expanders, and I've got some ground bait. Very wet, very fluffy. That's it, that's all we got. Yeah, so I'm going to tap 4mm pellets in here. I'm going to fish ground bait and maggots here, and hard pellets here. That's the plan for the day, guys. Let's pray for some fish. The sun's out. I'm in with this section here, so I'm last in this section, and then we've got 6 pegs going down here. So yeah, let's pray for a good day, and I'll check in and let you know how it goes. Day 1 Wynfest. Let's have it. Give this 30 seconds. It's not gonna go. It's not gonna go. Certainly drawing the wrong end of this section, that's for sure. Okay, let's try something else. Check in a bit.
Went really shallow bit. Had a good run of signals. First one going good. Little. Huh? Didn't move. Release it. He's going to keep going through this. It's usually late. Yeah, that was possible. That's it. Great for it. Good run.
So basically what I've done is I've found the same depth to my left, 7 joints, and I've basically been feeding some bait there, putting a bit of ground bait in, and it's just gone, well, kicking up the bottom. This is my first fish there, hopefully it's a carp. I need it to be a carp, I'm sure it is. Might be fair looked, so maybe not. Good fish, good fish. Gives me a gel bit. So I needed that. So yeah, so I've gone down the edge to my left, which I found the same depth as across where I was fishing before. And again, I've just cupping in ground bait, putting double maggot over the top, and that's my first fish, rewarded with a sort of 4-pound carp. So see if we can do that again, shall we? Say we've got probably a couple of hours left. Let's check the clock. 2 seconds. What have we got? We've got an hour left. Hopefully this goes solid and we get a few good fish to end the day on. Wouldn't like to guess what weight I've got. Not much at all. I've not caught enough fish. Might have 20 pound, 25. No, I don't know what I've got. I really don't know. That's 4. Don't know. Not sure. 12 F1s. Cut the carp. That carp. Don't know. Let's hope this goes solid. And we get some fish there. Got them out to swim. That's certainly the ones we want. This time, mate. Come on. Good fish. They're certainly the ones we want. Not a bad choice then to try down there. So we'll do it 3 out of 3. So yeah, last hour, that's £10 I suppose in 2 fish there. That's not bad compared to what I've been catching all day. Right, so we're into the last half hour of the match. And I've started getting a few fish down the edge. I've got 3 carp now. Just had a big F1, decent one, about £3. Just going to stick to this now, see if I can nick a few more, hopefully better fish. Finish it off. I got broke up on one, so I've stepped up the hook size to a 14 Kaizen, 3 maggots, and just coupling in ground bait. It's funny, each time I turn the camera on, the float don't go under. Yeah. It's been a tough first day, that's for sure. Don't think I put it together today properly. It took me a while to sort of get my head down and work out what I was doing and what depth they were in, should we say. I think I found it all out too late, way too late. Been a nice day though, I suppose. At least the sun's come out for us. Don't think I've totally disgraced myself, but I certainly haven't won the section. To my right's caught more. He's sort of steady away all day really. Not sure about to his right. How they've got on down there, but no, matey to my right, who's next in my section, he was admitting to £20 when I didn't even have 8 or 10, so I'm sure he's got more than me, but I don't know, it's hard to say. Again, it depends on this edge. I mean, as I said, I've had these few bites there and a few fish, and I've just gone back down there and I had fish, and now it's seems to come on, get under. Luckily, matey on that corner ain't in my section because he's beat me as well. Come on, there's fish there. I can see it stirring them up. Come on, get your heads down. At least another 5 or 6 decent ones, definitely. If I can. Let's replay that again. Go back to the 2 that was on earlier. Drop it right over that ground bait. Check it again in a minute. Morning guys, quick update for you. So I didn't get to record a lot of the sort of final part of the match yesterday, and when I tried to record the way in, we had a bit of a problem with the camera. So I just wanted to sort of give you a quick sort of rundown on how day 1 went. I ended up with £57, struggle day, it really was. I've basically caught some down the edge to the left, I've caught some across. What I found was the depth of water over on my far line was too deep for ground bait and maggots, so I ended up fishing hard pellets there. I did get the odd fish, but it didn't seem, well, it wasn't that many fish in front of me. So I replumbed up sort of long to my left and sort of found 12-14 inches. I've caught a few fish there. I've then plumbed 9 joints to my left in the margin, and had a few sort of late fish there. So I've ended up with £57, so it's not a complete disgrace. You know, it's a day's fishing. I've beaten 2 in my section. Guy to my right's had £80. He's sort of shipped across all day long, so he's fished a good match. Today I'm on Falcon Lake, so what I'll do is let you know how it goes. Well, let you know how it goes. I'll try and record the draw, and then obviously I'll see you on the peg. Cheers, guys. On our way to the draw for the day, day 2, Falcon. Morning, mate. Oh, all the superstars are here today. Morning, Stu.
Did you see that?
Morning, mate.
Did you see that rig that
You're on camera, Stu.
You alright?
How you doing, Stu?
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
How's your day yesterday?
I did better than I did last year. So
Good lad. Well done. How's your day?
Yeah, same section points as yourself, 3.
Yes, not very good.
Okay, but should do better.
Should do better.
And then,
Section D. Second, Matt Cox. Section winner, Gareth Cordy. Is it Cordy? And the last section, second, Tom. And the winner, Paul Richards. Yep.
Well done, Paul.
Well done, Paul.
But we're still on for a pound, here.
I'll have another pound with you, Steve. That'll be £3 you'll be having by the time we go home.
Kerry, I've got 50. What did you get?
We got Stu. Come on, Stu, show the camera. Oh, pick one. 16.
Pressure.
No, it's
Good peg, isn't it?
number 1.
26. Alright, here we are on the peg. Peg number 26. Falcon Lake. It's actually the same peg I drew in October. Bagging, well, he thinks. Well, matey next door's got a bagging peg because he's got the spinner, he's got the reeds, he's got everything. And so's our friend Ricky Salmon. 2 pegs down. Hello, Ricky. Say morning. What? Wave to the camera, Ricky. Ricky's in the flyer. Right, we've got maggots, we've got 4 mils, we've got micros, we've got expanders, we've got ground bait, all nice and fluffy. What else we got? Got some banded pellets, 4 mils. Let's have a little look at our plan for the day. Where are we going? We're going down here, up the shelf here, down the shelf here. We're going 4 metres here. About 5 metres. Pellets, maggots 5 metres. Pellets here. And ground bait and maggots across. If I need to. Let's have a look at my rigs. Got a 0.3. All the bulk shot there. That's down the shelf. Same float again, slightly deeper. Got 2 RW dibbers. One with 2 number 10s, one with 2 number 11s. There for down the on the shallow. Got a 0.2, slightly deeper. Got a 0.2 carbon on the deck, 4 metres. Got a 4B14s, F1 Maggie for 5 metres over the maggots. And then we've got 0.4 muddies across. I'll show you my rigs in a bit more detail later, but the match is literally about to start. So yeah, fingers crossed for a better day. I would say I'm probably in, and I'm not moaning, probably the worst peg in the section, but we'll see. Fingers crossed for a good day. Hope everyone's okay. And oh yeah, by the way, happy Mother's Day. Cheers. Right, I thought it was time for a quick update, guys. A couple of hours into the match. I've got 24 fish. So I've started down the edge and I've caught a few fish. Probably 12 F1s, something like that. So I've gone out, pushed out to 4 metres in front of me, hard pellet, and I've caught another few F1s, but not many. We're at that sort of 2 hour point now where it's feels like it's sort of coming away from me a little bit. I've tried shallow. I've been feeding maggots sort of top 2 plus 1, 2, 3. And I did get a couple of bites, because the thing is, when I've tried on the bottom there, I'm getting liners. I've come up a couple of times. I've also foul hooked a couple of fish there as well. But yeah, I've got 24 fish, so I'm in the running, I think. Just want to try and sort of see if I can nick a few fish on this maggot line, if I can. And then I'll come back again on pellets if this is no good. I'll sort of come back to sort of 4 metres again and try a pellet. I had a carp at this line a little while ago, a couple of pound. I'm not going mad, but there is fish there. So it just seems to be that part of the match where you sort of catch what was there, and then you've got to try and make something else happen, sort of thing. Bites, but I think that's liners. I've tried half depth, I've tried shallow. Don't know where they are at the moment. My next plan is to either come short again, that's a liner, either come short again or maybe ship across. Just want to sort of carry on putting some fish in the net if I can. Guy to my right's struggling. To my left's started well and then he's slowed down. 2 pegs to my right's catching well. But I think I'm in the running with 24 fish at the moment. I'd say I'm sort of there or thereabouts in the section. Just got to find another line where I can catch some fish. There's one. Let's come on. So that's foul hooked. So they're coming off the bottom. Yeah, that's foul hooked. Great big scale. So I've got to try and dump feed it, but then not feed over the top. Just sort of fish it out if I can. Can't catch shallow, so it's a case of deciding whether I'm going to catch them on the bottom or catch them shallow, and at the moment I need to feed one way or the other. I think I'm just going to keep to feeding, dump feeding on this line for now. But that is the second fish on the trot that I've foul hooked on this line. Definitely fish there. I've had a really good start, but it's just a case of trying to keep it going in this middle part of the match. Right, so it's 1:30. I had one fish shallow, had a little look shallow, had one. No more bites, so I've gone across 2 puts, 2 fish, left one, and a barbel. Just cupping in some crushed expander. Just double maggot on the hook. After we go over the top, as I said, I've had 2 fish, 2 puts. Let's see if I get one this time. 2 puts, 2 fish, should we say, sorry. Come on. to this for a bit. There it goes. Both days I found I've had to chop and change to try and keep what's coming. So far everything I've tried I've caught one, but it seems not loads, you know, a few. See if I can queue up a few fish on this. Paul 2 pegs down to my left's catching well. Guy to my left's stopped catching. Guy to my right's had a couple. Guy to his right's catching fairly well. Everywhere I've gone I seem to catch 1 or 2 fish and then can't sort of queue them up. What I want is a run of fish somewhere in the peg. Mad I've gone in, laid the rig in twice, 2 fish, now I can't get a bite. One more go. I don't go under. I'm going back to my short hard pellet line. Checking again. Another quick update for you. Where are we? I think it's 5 to 2. I had 2 fish long across, then I foul hooked 2. So I've come short again. I've just had 2 carp. Where I started first thing this morning, just down the edge here with crushed expander and expanders on the hook. So it puts me on 29 fish. Seems to be a couple of fish turned up here again. They did sort of disappear from here earlier. Again, sorry to repeat myself, but it seems that you get a couple of fish in one line. Get a couple of fish on one line and then they sort of move off. And that's 2 I've had there. If I can get a couple more. Fingers crossed I can. Left of me's starting catching again. Paul's catching. He's had a few shallow. 2 pegs to his left. I wouldn't like to guess what weight I've got. 28 fish. 40 pound maybe. In that region. Well, hopefully this edge comes alive and I catch some. Well, that's 2 carp in 2 puts, so maybe some decent fish have moved in down there. You never know. Be nice. Yeah, good match so far. Holding my own, should we say? Okay, so 2:30. Not a lot to report really. 1 fish across broke me, which I think was foul hooked. But a couple more short. I've come down the edge again just now. Well, just had 1 F1 down the edge. I'm on 32 fish. As I said earlier, started off well. Left of me to had a few fish shallow. I've tried shallow, can't catch shallow. I've had 1 fish shallow. Tried sort of 5 joints, tried 6 joints. trying on the deck over the shallow line and I'm just getting liners. So there's obviously fish there, but it's just knowing obviously where in the peg they are. Some bites done this now, as you can see. It's been my best sort of swim, shall we say. I'm going to stay on. Started off on expanders down there. Just changed it to double maggot. Don't think it makes much of a difference. What is making a difference is putting this crushed expander in. Seems they come to it, definitely. So, going okay. I'll try and get a few more down this edge. Mate, my left's catching well. Next peg to the left. Fish. Funny bites. That was just sort of like a wobble on the float, that one. Missed that in the net completely. Does this mean the curse of the camera has gone? I actually can catch fish when I'm on camera. No way. I don't want to speak too soon, surely. Yeah, matey to my left's definitely catching very well. Next peg, and he's in my section. He's the first one in my section. I'd say I'm beating the guy to my right. I'd say the guy to his right's probably got slightly more than me. And then past that, I'm not sure. One. Oh, that was definitely foul hooked. If that wasn't foul hooked, I don't know what was. Just cupping the ground bait in and putting the rig into it. Definitely fish there. Alright, checking again soon, guys. Alright, so we went to the last half hour. I've hardly caught for ages. Just took this one in the edge. That's the only place I've really caught fish today. I think this is foul hooked, if I'm honest. We've got half hour left. I feel I've got 33 fish. This foul hooked. I knew that's going to come off. yeah, got 33 fish. Half hour of the match left. Unfortunately, it's not to be again, I think. Just couldn't keep them fish coming, unfortunately. Need a good last half hour, I need a few. Mate to my left's definitely got more than me. But yeah, if I can end with a few fish down this edge here where I started, I'll be happy. Started on expanders and I've changed over to maggots. And that's where I've sort of just started looking some. Hopefully I can get them in the mouth. Nice of one. Good fish. Not hooked in the mouth. Alright, catch up soon.
We're coming live from Westwood Lake, where we're waiting Ben Coss, who's got nothing again.
Transfer you.
47-12.
You can't make sure of me.
I can't get
That's part of the cash out.
Just don't, I wasn't being mean.
Oh, cash out.
Yeah, I'll be another 10 minutes.
7-12.
Alright. That's the way it's done.
Where's Mickey been, Paz?
Head on that far bank.
Isn't it? Yep.
21-2.
68-14.
Just on my way to the results from day 2 and the draw for day 3. Won my section yesterday, which was good. Talk about more about how we got on in a bit. But let's see our fate for the day, shall we? Morning, Kerry.
Back to the cabbage, back to the next door.
How are you?
Right, let's go.
Would be.
You've been told off for doing late.
Who has?
You have.
Have I?
Yep. You've been videoing your breakfast, he said.
Is that what he said? Did he?
My section is.
23 swallow, not good at all.
I've got this guy here as well.
Hey guys. Right, so where are we? Peg 23 Sky. Where are we? What lake? Peg 23 swallow. So yeah, so day 1 was obviously on Skylark, peg 18. Managed to beat 2 in my section. Yesterday I was on Falcon. Drew what I thought was a not very good peg, so I've managed to beat the guy to my left. I think his name's Alan Wickman, friend of Steve Parry, pretty good angler. I thought he'd beat me, if I'm totally honest. He had 50 odd pound. To my right was on the spinner and had the reeds, so I thought that would beat me, but I managed to beat him. And the guy to his right, who was also I thought was in a better peg. So I've had 68 pound, won the section, very happy with that. So I got a 3rd and a 1st. And today you join me on peg 23, final day on Swallow. Funnily enough, I drew peg 21 to my left. Not 21, 20, where are we? 25 to my left last year, and it was struggle. It's not the best of areas, but I'm not going to make excuses. Let's go through the plan for the day, guys. Right, so the plan for the day. Let's have a little plan. Right, so I'm basically going to fish hard pellets wherever I can. So I'll start short on hard pellets. I've got a couple of lines, sort of top kit and 1, and then 5 meters on hard pellets. I'm then going to put another line here on hard pellets. So I'm just going to tap hard pellets, tap hard pellets, tap hard pellets. I might throw some maggots here somewhere, see how it goes. And then I'm going to put, that's my edge line there. I've also set a couple of shallow rigs up, just in case. But this hasn't been fishing too well. So I'm just going to literally fish for bites to start with. And see how it see how it progresses, basically. I'm going to go through my rigs. So I've set up a 0.2 carbon float, and that's just with a spread bulk, and that's for fishing top kit and 1 just in front of me. That's on a 16 SLWG 013 bottom. I've got a 0.3 float for fishing down the edge. That's in 24 inches. That's the shallowest water I can find. It's a carbon pattern. Shot just above the hook length, and that's on a 16 SLWG as well. And that's, as I said, just fishing down the edge, maggots, corn, bit of a target bait. I've got 414s. That's a, what is that? That's an RW Maggies, and that's got a spread bulk 16 SLWG, and that's for fishing sort of 5 joints, 4.5, 5 joints. I've then got an F1 maggot, spread bulk, 16 SLWG, all the simple stuff. 11 hybrid elastics in all of them, and that's for fishing 13 meters. Got a couple of RW dibbers just in case they come shallow, but I'm not sure they will. And that is pretty much it, really, guys. It's been a pretty enjoyable 3 days. I think the first day could have been better, but I could have drawn better. But yeah, hopefully, we get a bit of a result today and see how it goes. Simple bait tray, maggots, corn, 4 mils, micros, fluffy ground bait again, a few expanders, and I've got some nice banded 4s in there that I've made. That's about it, guys. We'll check in, just waiting for them, let us know when we put the scales in, and we'll check in again soon. And
Right,
we'll let
guys.
you know how it goes. Cheers, guys.
Here we are then, day 3. Couple of hours into the match, and it's been really hard. Started short on hard pellet, not a bite. Gone a little bit longer on hard pellet. Had one, one carp, and that was it. So I've now pushed it out to up the shelf, so about probably 15 meters in that region. I started again on hard pellet there, not a bite. So I've just started putting some micros in, just to see if I can attract something, and expand on the hook. And I've got two fish. Well, I had a carp and an F1, so I've got 5 fish now. Problem with micros is you do get liners; it does send them a bit mad. So this section seems to be difficult. Guy to my right's catching a few fish. Guy to his right's getting small fish. Guy to my left is struggling. So this section does seem to be pretty tough. But yeah, 5 fish in the net. Matey to my right's probably got 12, 14 fish maybe. So I'd say he's beating me at the moment. Not sure actually if he's in my section or not. As I said, I'm just so I started and worked my way out. I've now gone up the shelf as basically as comfortable as I can get. Just potting in some micros, expand on the hook, and I've just had 2 fish and 2 puts. Trouble with this though, you do get liners because obviously when you put your micros in, they do go a bit crazy. So I will foul look a few fish, I would say. But micros obviously do attract fish, so just feeding hard pellets wasn't attracting anything into the peg. It's been a lovely 3 days. Weather's been lovely, no rain. First day was a bit of a struggle on Skylark. Yesterday worked very, very hard, and as I said, won the section. And today I've drawn poor, and it's going to be another tough match, but get me head down, hopefully, you know, squeeze a few fish out, and you never know. I'm getting the odd bite again now. I would say there's some fish up there on top of that shelf in that shallower water. If I do go silly, I might switch back to hard pellet again in a bit. Just got a medium guru pot on. Filling up the micros, just thumbing it down. I'm going to have a look and give this a little bit longer. And then I will put some bait in the edge, because mate to my right has caught a few fish in the edge. So I'll have a little look there in a bit. Right, that's your update, guys. Thought it was time for a little update, guys. It's 20 past 1. I've got, I've got 10 fish. I've got 10 fish. I think 8 carp and 2 F1s. Started getting a few on this long line now, which seems to be the only place I can sort of get bites. I've just put a bit of grubbing down the edge, because matey to my right is basically caught there from the off. Not loads, but he's getting a few fish there, so I'm just keeping an eye on him. But I'm still just, as I said earlier, I'm started on hard pellet, but that didn't really seem to be the way forward. So I've moved over to micros and expanders. And it seems to have attracted a few fish into the swim, basically. It's pushing out to 14.5 plus half, so about 15 metres. Just cupping in micros. And just lowering the rig over the top. When I don't get liners, I can't get positive bites. So we'll get one now, put the camera on, shall we? Miss that one. Yeah, clearly a liner. Guy to my left struggling. I think he's got about 4 fish. Guy to my right still in front of me. Guy to his left, it's got a few fish. It sort of seems to get better as you sort of go down that bit of the lake. To my right, don't see loads being caught. Fishing tough all over on this lake today. Just seems like you've just got to wink out a few fish, shall we say. 10 fish, probably got £20 maybe. Mostly carp, good, nice carp, a couple of pound each. Let's refeed that and try again. Oh shit. Didn't mean to do that. Excuse my language. I think I've just lost my micros halfway out. I did. Right, checking again soon, guys. It's not solid, but I've had a few fish down there. Just on sort of bunches of maggots or corn. I've been feeding them up this left-hand edge for quite a while. So I'm going to give that a go. Guy to my left struggling, guy to my right is catching very well. Can't really see past that, how they're getting on past it. So, I mean, it's hard, it's very difficult, but what can I say really? I mean, at least the sun's out. But yeah, I've got 15 fish, 25 to 30 pound maybe, if I'm lucky, somewhere in that region. That's a guess. 15 fish. Yeah, it's got to be 25 to 30 pound. Give this 2 minutes down this edge this side. I'm just trying to rest that right hand side because I had a few fish there and it's gone all sort of chocolate, so it's gone a bit mad. So I'm just giving it a sec to settle, just to see if anything moved in on this left hand side. I'm catching well down there. One, two, three, four. I'm guessing he's in my section. I don't know who's in my section. I can't work out if it's that way or that way. So yeah, 25 past 2, hour and a half left. Give this left hand edge another minute or two, and then we're going back down the right hand edge. If that don't work, I'll have to go long again, which I don't really want to do because it's not solid out there. What I might start doing, I might just start throwing a few micros in this edge here, just to try and get something to move in.
Good little session though, didn't you, Ben?
Aye?
A good little patch there.
Had a few, didn't I?
I've been struggling all day.
Yeah, well, join the club, mate.
What?
Join the club. Right, checking again soon, guys. You know, gets a bit later and some fish might turn up down the edges. Little update for you. Difficult day. What we got? 21 fish. Caught a few down my right margin. Just took this one to first put in on my left margin. That's interesting. I don't normally put the camera on and catch a fish, but that's surprised me. And it's come off. I did say curse the camera, didn't I? That's probably foul looked, but I don't know. Never know. It's been a nice day, but matey to my right's got more than me, definitely. £21 fish, 35-40 pound maybe. 35 pound I would say, in that region, I'm going to guess at. Couple of bites there now. Something's turned up. We can catch a couple this side. It's been a very difficult day today, very difficult. Couldn't catch the first couple of hours at all, anywhere in the peg. So I've had to push out to nearly 16 metres and just fished micros and expanders and nicked, I don't know, half a dozen, 8 carp. Right hand side I've had a few fish on corn for F1s. And that is literally it, that's been my day. I was really hoping something would have come down this left edge so I can try and give this right edge a bit of a rest.
That one's still got hook in it. Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button at the bottom and you can see more of Ben catching nothing.
Do me a favour, we'll have done them. Take a picture of us.
He's had a few fish today.
No, I ain't.
And he won his section yesterday.
What are we calling it?
Sorry, mate. Yeah.
That's alright.
44.8.
Can you take that thing?
17. 73.
Smile then, crikey.
Yeah. Just chuck it on that box if you get it.
Did you talk to me yourself?
Yes.
Yes,
he was.
No, I was talking to the camera.
How was it?
As normal.
Ian's trying to get in the picture.
Ben cost £62.12.
Hey!